Alright everybody, welcome to the stream. My name is Ryan. I'm going to be playing in a competitive 5-match Legacy League here on Magic Online today. Something that I've been excited to do. Hold on, getting rid of some feedback. Something that I've been excited to do. Okay. Hold on, getting rid of some feedback. I think we got it. Yes, okay. I think we have it. The feedback should be gone. So let's play some Magical Gatherings, why not? And while you're at it, why don't you consider Zoidberg? Holy moly! I just got a notification from Facebook. This is our 50th broadcast. I wish I would have saved this for something a little more special. Had I known that this was going to be our 50th broadcast. Well, anyway. What are you gonna do? Anyway, magic. What are you gonna do? If anyone is in the chat, and if you hear any feedback, please let me know. I'm using my setup in my home rather than playing at the store, so I'm still trying to work out some of the audio difficulties. It is not perfect. I'm also trying to have this copyright-free music playing in the background so I don't have to just listen to nothing. But that presents some difficulties with the audio as well. Maybe I should pull up the chat if I want to know if anybody's talking to me. Chat pulled up. Alright, we are searching for a match. Hopefully we won't be in the queue for too long. Opponent found. Wonderful. Let's jump in there. We're going to be playing with Maverick today. Couldn't have guessed. Gonna get to say good luck, have fun. And nuke this chat box. We will play first. And we're looking at 2 lands, 2 removal spells, 3 creatures. Seems prefer. My opponent messaged me back saying, "You too, good band." Joshua Tree. We will keep this. This is fine. Okay, so we're not going to play around Wasteland. We're just going to grab us a Savannah and toss this mom out here. Go, go, mom. Go, go, mom. And then we're just going to F6. Go, go, mom. Go, go, mom. Go, go, and we're just going to F6. And we're just going to F6. Waiting for a vest to take their turn. One of my favorite parts about playing Legacy is trying to determine what my opponent is playing based on what they do or don't do on turn 1. So anxiously waiting them to take their turn. They have drawn. Seems like they may be away from the keyboard at the moment. One of the dangers of streaming Magic Online live is that sometimes your opponents make you wait. And what can you do about it? Here we go, Scrubland. Swords to Plowshares. Alright, so an Obzon deck. Or maybe Dead Guy Ale. Maybe an Esper deck. Okay. I like drawing 2 drops. Go Stoneforge Mystic. Scrubland is making me think creature deck. so that makes me want to get GTA, but it could also be an Abrupt Decay deck, so that makes me want to get Batterskull. I do have lots of creatures that can carry a GTA, so I don't really need the Batterskull. It's just spread on its own, so we're going to go ahead and get the GTA! And then it's his turn. If I draw a land, I can cast Knight. Never mind. Never mind. Well. I wish I had a Deathrite Shaman. That could be the game. That looks not good. Alright, where there's a will, there is a way. If I didn't draw that land there. I would rather get taken off of white than taken off of green. That is why, Wyatt. I would rather get taken off of white. Alright. Let's see what happens now. If he has the Swords to Plowshares or an Abrupt Decay and I don't draw a land, then this game is probably over. We'll see what happens. Yep. He's got another Deathrite Shaman. That's not fair. You get 2 and I don't get any. That's pretty lame, man. Pretty lame. What? 3? BS. And a mom. What the hell? Alright, so it looks like we're playing a mirror, which is interesting. I drew a Wasteland, which is weird. I don't want to Wasteland him because he has 3 Deathrite Shamans in play. That seems counterproductive. So we probably just equip and attack. Next turn, if I don't draw a white, I can copy his Savannah. This is weird. It's a little word. Equip Zoo. Which is interesting. I don't want to Wasteland it because I drew 3 Deathrite Shamans in play. That seems counterproductive. Hey, get in there. SFM. Because 3 Deathrite Shamans in play with an attack. Hiya. Hiya. Yes.
Before your summer begins.
Oh my gosh. A pig.
Now, what is that commercial?
Olympic kid, the long haul. Picky use the mini bar and we can't. Rated PG.
Coming from Twitch? It is coming from Twitch. I should pop out the chat window. Hiya. And then close the Twitch tab. And then that should help with the noise. Okay. He blocked with 2 Deathrite Shaman, so I can remove a -1/-1 counter to kill 1 Deathrite Shaman. And then I can use the second one to kill the mom. Still not in a great spot, but what can I do? I need him to not have an Abrupt Decay, and for me to draw a land. That'd be nice. Gavteek is fine. And by fine, I mean, he is fine. Okay. He blocked with 2 in with the Deathrite Shaman. -1 counter to kill 1 Deathrite Shaman. Green Sun Zenith is not the worst draw. Still not in a great spot, but could just Green Sun for Noble. Don't want to Green Sun for Deathrite Shaman because he'll never ever let me have a mana. And by fine, I mean he is fine. So I guess let's do that. see any reason to green sun for
Green
2.
Sun Zenith is
I think we just wants to green sun for the white source.
there's Green Sun for
Yes, do that.
global. I want a
Go,
Sun
go,
for
Green
Death
Sun
Ring
Zenith.
Summon, 'cause you'll never ever let me have a mana.
Why you no cast?
So I guess let's do that. Let's see, who's in Green Sun?
Oh, cause Galactic. Durr.
I think he just wants to Green Sun for
Um,
white source.
I don't know then. Say
Do that.
go,
Go Green Sun Zenith.
and then plan on copying the Savannah, I guess.
Why you no cast?
I don't have a lot of experience playing against Galactic. Just experience playing with Galactic. Oh, cause Galactic. Durr. I don't know then. I'm just working on that, Sam. I'm not sure exactly what the issue is. Hopefully that did
I have
something.
a lot of experience playing against Galactic.
His name is T.
Experience playing with Galactic.
Why, you don't know him well enough to address him by his given name. You need to address him by his surname. Combat.
Working on that.
Getting
too.
in
I'm
there.
not sure exactly what the issue
Makes me
is.
think he has something to cast off his lands. Are there no? There's no instants or sorceries in the
Hopefully that
graveyard.
did something like that.
That's a thing too.
His name is T.
Here comes Athalia.
Why you don't know him
Thespian
well enough to address him by his
Stage. We'll
given
choose
name. You need to address him
Savannah.
by his surname.
Pay 2. Aha.
Combat.
Yep.
Getting in there.
Draws Pride Mage.
Makes me think he has
Alright,
some
so
his lands. Are there no?
I
there's
could Swords Galactic. No, that won't work.
Thalia.
Could play Thalia.
Thespian
Thalia seems
Stage,
fine.
choose Savannah.
Knight isn't that big. I don't really want to go on the combo plan against this deck with Swords to Plowshares of Wasteland.
Draws Pride Mage.
So let's
Alright,
play
so-
Thalia. Hiya.
I could Swords Galactic.
No, that won't work.
Thalia.
Could play Thalia. Use your Elder.
It's fine.
He's a 2/2 and you're a 1/1. Show some damn
I
respect.
don't really want to go on the combo plan.
Ha! Your Wasteland enters the battlefield tapped.
So let's play Thalia.
I
Yeah.
need to F6. There we go. Did it. Hey, that kind of worked out. There's no instants or sorceries in the graveyard. So, and he couldn't attack because
Use your
the
Elder.
first striking power. Oh, ha ha ha.
He's
Okay.
A 2/2 and you're a 1/1.
Now what do?
Show some damn respect.
I think we just equip and attack and leave up swords.
Ah, your Wasteland.
That seems really good.
Tapped.
Hiya.
I need to.
Well, no,
There we go.
because if he blocks
Get it.
with Thalia, that's. Well, I could
Hey,
just
that
swords
kinda
Thalia
worked
now.
out. There's no instants or sorceries.
Yeah, let's just get Thalia out of here now,
Attack because the first striking power.
and that makes this combat a lot
Okay.
stronger.
Now what do?
Bye bye. All right.
I think we just
Now we
equip
attack.
and leave up
Hiya.
our swords.
He doesn't really have any good blocks.
Hiya.
I mean, I guess he could triple block and that would kill her,
Well,
but
no,
then I get to
because
kill
if you block
everything.
with
And
Thalia, that's well, I could just swords Thalia now.
yeah,
just get
that's what he's
Thalia
gonna
out.
do. Hmm.
And that makes this combat a lot stronger.
Uh,
Bye bye.
I don't get to quite kill everything. How does this work?
Yeah.
This is weird.
He doesn't really
Okay,
have
so
any good
2, 1. I kill 1, and then he'll have 1 left, but
I mean, I guess
I
he
get to
could
keep a
triple
counter.
block. That
Yeah.
would kill her, but then I get to kill everything.
Seems good. We'll do that.
Yeah, that's what he's gonna do.
Yep. Smart. Very smart.
This is weird.
And that is how we will assign damage.
I kill one, and then he'll have one.
We get a
left.
trigger from GT.
Yeah. Seems good.
Come on. God, I hate Magic Online. And then we will remove a counter. Kill this thing.
Smart. Very smart.
And say go. And now I'm liking the spot.
And that is how we will assign damage.
Wonder if he's gonna waste.
Trigger from
He could take me off a
GT.
black. He could take off, kill my wasteland. Knight of the Reliquary.
God, I hate Magic Online.
No, maybe.
And
Green Sun for
remove
2.
counter.
Oh, he's gonna get a
Kill
Pride
this
Mage
thing.
and blow up my
And say
GT.
go.
GT.
And now I'm liking the spot.
He's gonna attack with the Exalted. Lol.
Wonder if he's gonna waste. He could take me off a
That's
black.
gonna get rid of Thespian
Kill
Stage.
my
That's
wasteland.
good too.
Knight of the Reliquary. No, maybe. Green Sun for 2.
Looks like I'm gonna
Oh,
be
he's gonna
gaining
get Pride Mage
some life with that last GT counter.
and blow up my GT.
So play the Knight here,
He's gonna attack with the Exalted.
and then he'll eventually trade that Pride Mage for the GT, and it'll be my Knight versus his Deathrite Shaman. Could Green Sun for 2, get a Scavenging Ooze, which would be fine.
Looks like I'm gonna be gaining some life with that last GT
I
counter.
think I like just playing Knight. Don't see a lot of reason to play Thalia.
Play the Knight here. And then
Hi. Go, girl. Get in there.
he'll eventually trade that Pride Mage.
Get in there, girl.
And it'll be
Alright.
my Knight versus his
We don't want to have 6 because he'll blow up the GT and I won't get to respawn by gaining life.
Get a Scavenging Ooze.
So he can eat a land and shrink my Knight to a 3/3 and then attack with a Pride Mage and I can't block, which is fine. I'm not worried about it.
See a lot of reason to play Thalia.
This deck doesn't play Bolt. There's not a lot of instants and sorceries. And I play it on sorting that
Go, girl.
that Deathrite
Get in there.
Shaman.
He'll eventually trade that Pride
On my
Mage.
turn,
Get in there,
hopefully.
girl. Alright. We don't want to have 6 because he'll blow up the GT and I won't get to respawn by gaining life. So he can eat a land and shrink my Knight to a 3/3 and then attack with
Because
my
I didn't think of it, Wyatt.
which is fine. I'm not worried about it. This deck doesn't play Bolt. There's not a lot of instants and sorceries. And I play it on sorting that Deathrite Shaman.
No blocks. Because I don't want to get caught up in that trap, like I said.
We don't want to have 6 because he'll blow up the GT and I won't get to respawn by gaining life.
Declare blocker step.
He can
No blocks. Yep.
because I didn't think of it, Wyatt.
Gonna exile a land. Anyway. It's a little weird. Wonder what he has to do. Library? Okay. I'm glad I have that Pride Mage.
No blocks. Because I don't want to get caught up in that trap, like I said.
Yep. Undo. White. Green. This thingy. And then do this.
Exile lands. Anyway, it's a little weird.
No, that's not what I want. This.
Right?
Do this.
Okay.
Bye.
I have that
Bye, girl. Get out of here. Ha! Ha ha! Dead. Killed your library. Okay. Now there's the question.
Right.
Attack with the knights.
This thingy.
Wasteland? Probably not.
And do this.
Can't take them off any particular color.
That's not
And
wrong.
to like
This.
get all my wastelands, I have to sack all my lands.
Bye. Bye, girl. Get out of here.
Probably
Ha ha.
just.
Killed your library.
Probably don't want to go on the combo plan. Although at the
Okay.
end of his turn, I could make
Now there's the question.
Merit Lodge. Attack with the knights.
Wasteland.
Or I could
Probably
get Dark
not.
Depths, and then on my turn I can make Merit Lodge. But I guess to just pass
Can't take
and
them
see
off
what
any
happens.
particular color.
Because I
Yeah,
could
so
block and then
Get all
like
my
grow the
wastelands,
knight to
sack
a
all my lands.
5/5. He could shrink it to a 4/4,
Get out
but
of here. Probably.
that would keep him from attacking, and I'm at 6. So let's just pass. Combo plan. Although at the end of his turn, I could make Merit Lodge. I think I like passing here. Bye, girl.
Or I could get Dark Depths.
See you later.
I can make Merit Lodge. I guess to just pass.
That's being nice. I
and
like
see
it.
what happens.
Because I could block and then like grow the knight to a 5/5. He could shrink it to a 4/4. But that would keep him from attacking. I'm at 6. All right, Avis.
So let's just
Come
pass.
at me. What you got? Oh, you got a knight. Gross. I think I like passing here. Bye, girl.
Or I could get Dark Depths.
See you later. Okay. So, I sack the Bayou. Oh no, wait, I can't combo
Alright,
because he wasted
Come
my
at me.
Thespian stage and ate it. That's okay, I can grow the knight here.
What you got? Oh, you got a knight first. Bye, girl.
Get some windswept teeth. Crack some windswept teeth. Get some Bayou.
Okay.
So, I sack the Bayou. Maybe let's get the scrub land. Yep.
Oh no, wait, I can't combo.
And then we can swords. It's okay, I can grow the knight here. I want to swords the knight. Kind of want to feel like I should swords the Deathrite Shaman. Well, I'm going to swords the. This is nuts good. I'm going to swords the Deathrite Shaman. There we go. You can gain 2 life. And now he's just going to eat my land. Eat one of my lands, that's fine. Make sure his knight's bigger. Badoinker. Okay. See, mine's a 4/4. I could equip.
There we go. You can gain 2 life.
And then Wasteland. Leap up Wasteland.
Now he's going
Okay, here we go.
make sure his knight's
Equip.
Badoinker.
Yep.
Okay.
Go, girl. Get in there. So mine's a 4/4. I could equip. I didn't mute the Twitch. I canceled out of it. I only have the chat up, so there's no Twitch in the background.
Okay.
Mr.
Here we go.
Degores.
Equip.
Alright, so makes the attacks.
Yep.
See what happens with the blocks. Just
Go, girl.
blocking
Get
with the
in there.
Pride Mage, which I likes. Imagine he's going to blow it up, blow up the G-Tape before damage.
Canceled out of it. I only have the chat up, so there's no Twitch in the background.
I goofed. I lose.
Mr. Degores.
I forgot I was on live. I was on 5. Whoops.
Alright, so
Okay.
makes the attacks.
Game number 2.
See what happens with the blocks.
Garrick's good.
Blocking the Pride Mage.
Zealous Persecution is really good. Reclamation Sage is really good. Thoughtseize might be okay. We want to drop the old Thalias.
I goofed.
Moms
I
are great,
lose.
swords are great, dorks are great.
I forgot it was on
Canonist
live.
is
I was
not
on
so
5.
great.
Oops. Okay. Game number 2.
Teague is not so great. Stops their Green Sun Zeniths, but
Garrick's good.
not really what we want to do.
Zealous Persecution is really good.
Like the rest of this,
Really
need 2
good.
more cards. Maybe 2 Thoughtseizes,
Thoughtseizes might be okay.
or
We want to drop
a sword.
old Thalias. I goofed. Mom's great.
I think we
swords
just
great,
grab 2 Thoughtseizes
great.
because
Forgot
they're
the
good early and they're
Canonist
good
is
against
not so
Stoneforge
great.
Mystic. And there we go. Get in there.
Teague is not so great. Stops their Green Sun Zeniths, but Garrick's good.
I'm just gonna say Joshua Tree and see what he says.
Like the rest of this, need 2 more cards.
There we go. Ha.
2 thoughts.
It's probably about as good as a 4-lander gets. We will keep.
We just grab 2 thoughts.
And
They're good early and they're good against
lead on Death Threat Shaman.
And there we go. Get in there.
Guaranteeing we get to cast Sylvan Library on turn 2 here. I like this.
I'm just gonna say Joshua Tree and see what he says.
I likes it.
There we go. It's
I have
probably
the
about
Superior
as good as a
Forest.
4-lander gets.
He is getting a Dryad Arbor. My god, how bad do I just want to Zealous Persecution him?
And
Right here. Just do it.
lead on Death Threat Shaman.
Should probably play Mom Sylvan
Guaranteeing
Library.
we get to cast
That's
Sylvan
probably what I
Library
should
on
do.
turn 2 here. I like this. I likes it. I have the Superior Forest.
We'll get the bad Scrubland out.
Arbor. Oh god, how bad do I just want to Zealous Persecution in?
Bro,
Right here.
Mom.
Just do it.
Yo Mama.
Should probably
Make
play
a
Palms.
blue.
Right. It's probably
And
what
cast
to do.
Sylvan Library. Okay. Feeling good. Crap, I only have 7 minutes on my clock. God, I hate Magic Online.
Look at the bad Scrubland out.
Alright. Do your versed.
Mom.
That's fine. Kind of figured that was gonna happen. I can have 6.
Okay. Feeling good.
Get in there with the Dryad Arbor. Alright. Yes, we want to use Sylvan Library.
God, I hate Magic.
These are all good things. What do? I could play Knight Noblier.
Alright.
Seems good.
Do your versed. That's fine.
I like it.
Figured that was gonna happen.
And then... Or no, we can't play
With the
Noblier
Dryad
because there's
Arbor.
no... I don't have a fetch land.
Yes, we want to use Sylvan Library. God, I hate Magic. These are all
Just
good
playing
things.
the
What
Knight's
do?
pretty good though.
Could
Go
play
Wasteland the Dryad Arbor and then play
Noblier.
the Knight.
Alright, seems good.
Kind of like that. Yes, sir.
I like it.
Maverick is the thing that we are doing. So let's cut down this tree, and then let's eat the Dryad Arbor.
Just playing the
Makes the blue mana, and then we will create the colors of Bant, and their power combined creates Knight of the Reliquary. We will have 6, and we will see what he has. Probably an Abrupt Decay or Swords to Plowshares.
Yes, sir. Maverick is the thing.
Might be tempted to abrupt decay the Sylvan Library. Oh, he has a knight.
Let's cut down this tree.
Very interesting, darling.
Dryad Arbor.
Yes, we want the library. Library all day long.
And then
Mr. Garrick!
Colors of Vance.
Oh, Mr.
and
Garrick!
Power combined. to
Garrick,
create
fight!
Knight of the Reliquary. And we will see what he has. Probably an abrupt decay.
So, I've never got to Garrick fight a knight before. This is pretty sweet. I'm gonna make red mana here because this is pretty fierce.
Yes, we want the library. Library
I'll
all
even
day
flip
long.
the Garrick.
Garrick.
Because
Oh,
his
Mr.
knight's
Garrick.
only a 2/2.
Garrick, fight.
Let's always yield to this trigger. Not that that's going to happen multiple times this game.
So
I kind of just want to
never got
wasteland
to Garrick
him,
fight a knight before.
and that'll let me
That's
shuffle.
I'm gonna make red mana here. 'Cause
I'm not going to attack.
Pretty fierce.
I'm going to sack this scrubland and get a wasteland if I can find it, which I did, and buy Caracas. That was fun. I enjoyed that.
I just want to wasteland him, and that'll let me shuffle.
No, I don't have the stream up. No, I'd still have the Facebook. So let's.
I'm going to sack this.
Let me see. Oh, I think that's the issue. I think I just figured out the issue. I had the Facebook stream up in 2 windows for some reason, and I think that's where the feedback was coming from. Seems to be fixed. Okay. So I wastelanded him. He played Verdant Catacombs. Sylvan Library, got the timeout. Don't care. Keep playing. Or no, he's casting Sylvan Library. Okay. My library triggers. I say, yes, I want to the library. Got Thespian Stage. I guess let's make a Martlish. Up on that. Get that. Make a Death Touch. Woof. And say go. I don't really like the Merit Leech playing against in the mirror because Wasteland, Caracas, Swords to Plowshares, various thing. If I wanted to play one in Wasteland, I should just made him right there. Ha! That's funny. Like I said, it doesn't matter because I'm about to time it anyway. Elspeth Knight Errant. Fine card. Speaking of Bant, makes a 1/1 token. Oh, I'm gonna kill that 1/1 token. You so dead 1/1 token. Alright. Let's give him priority and see what happens. Bye, Caracas. Did he F6? Probably not. He's probably gonna wasteland here. I'm gonna get the Dark Depths. Oh no, he tapped the wasteland. Okay. Aha! Ah! Do this thingy. Do this thing. Aha! Aha! Yes. I was gonna just. I will keep the one with no counters on it. I was just going to cast Zealous Persecution to kill this 1/1 because I didn't think he tapped the Wasteland, but he did. So I guess we'll draw instead of losing. No, we're not going to Sylvan Library. We're just going to attack. Okay. Get in there, everybody. Hiya. Yay! Okay. So even if he, I'm not even gonna. I'm just gonna hit submit because this match is over. Depending on when he activated the Wasteland, it is actually possible to beat it there. Just he has to do it correctly. I'm just gonna say keep and see what happens. This is not a particularly good hand, but we'll just kind of see what happens. I was gonna say it's possible that I draw a couple Wastelands and the game's essentially over. Even if that happened, I wouldn't be able to kill him in under 2 minutes anyway. Stone Forge Mystic. That's a good card. Umezawa's Jite is revealed in the zone of cards that are revealed. Hey, I have a Crocus too, except mine's prettier. I guess it could Green Sun for Solid Pride Mage. Only issue is I have to tap out to do that, and if he swords it, then I can't blow up the Jite, which would suck. I could save that for a night on the following turn. We're gonna leave up Swords to Plowshares and exile whatever gets equipped, and then we'll probably just fetch for Dryad Arbor. Yes, that is what we will do. I'm not a Dickinson fan, so that doesn't particularly make it superior for me personally. I do like the old art. I just like the newer art better. 58 seconds. And I really can't play on stream. Look at that. This guy has over 17 minutes and I have under a minute. And we're going to draw. If I were him, I'd be pissed. I am not particularly good at this whole streaming and playing thing. My forests are nicer than his too. Okay. Okay. I want to fetch a Dryad Arbor. So that's what I'm going to do. And I want to sword this thingy. So that's what I'm going to do. He's going to put Jite into play in response. And I'm going to blow up the Jite with my grandson Zenith. Hey, I'll just do that. Alright. Hiya. And if Dryad Arbor gets to get in there for a whole bunch. Yes. And now, blow this up. Pay this. Oh, this is fun. Go 3/3 Dryad Arbor. Hiya. And now the match is over. Oh, that's not... If I run out of time, it's not whatever the record is. It's... I just lose. No wonder he wasn't, like, blowing up in the chat like, "You son of a monkey!" My favorite Eternal Masters art would be... Force of Will is nice. But I think I'm going to have to go with Goblin Charbelcher. I think Goblin Charbelcher, it's gotta be Goblin Charbelcher. I should bring the Facebook chat back up without bringing the stream back up. So let's see. Bring up the Facebook chat, mute the stream while we are searching for our stage 2 opponent. So let's see. Bring up the Facebook chat, kill the sound. Sound is killed. Killed the sound. Sound is killed. And now, the Facebook chat is back up. Sean is stealing my memes, but that's okay. Thank you, Sam. I try very hard on my commentary.
And now, the Facebook chat is back
Obviously,
up.
it is much better
Sean is stealing
than the
my
other
memes,
aspects
but
of this
that's
stream.
okay. Thank you, Sam. I try very hard on my commentary.
And now that I have the
Obviously, it
Facebook
is
chat
much
up,
better
should bring
than
the...
other aspects of this stream.
Haha. The Twitch... Now both chats are up. Yay! Now that I have the Facebook chat up, should bring... There are 326 active players in this Legacy
Now
League.
both chats are up.
That
Yay.
makes me feel good. Ah, the reverb is back. Okay. Haha. Alright, I got it. I got it. So with the Facebook chat, I mute it on the window, and then I pop out the window, and I forget to mute that window because it turns the sound back on when you do that. So that's my B. Totally my B. Did I say Nimble Mongoose? Nimble Mongoose was sweet. I don't know if I wouldn't say I like it better, but it's definitely sweet art. Same thing with Vampiric Tutor. I wouldn't say I prefer it, but the art is definitely sweet. I do prefer the Animate Dead artwork. I do prefer the Eternal Masters Animate Dead artwork. It is very beautiful. Very beautiful. Probably Entomb as well. Possibly Sinkhole. The black cards are just nice. Alright, opponent. My goal is to not time out. My goal is to not time out. Gee luck. Hail fun. I do like the Daze artwork, but it's just kind of weird because the character doesn't look dazed. They look like... It should be like agony, not daze. I don't know. I do like the artwork, though. The old artwork is kind of awkward. Yeah, this hand seems good. So we will keep. Yeah, he looks like he's been thought seized. It's like he kept a one-lander with a ponder, and he got his ponder thought seized, and that's what happened. I was gonna say top, but that can't happen anymore. Okay, Volcanic Island, go. This could be anything, except for elves. It is not elves. Definitely not playing against elves. Alright. I would say that I'm not going to play around Wasteland, but there's a chance this is a Delver deck. Could get stifled here, but what are you going to do? Can't play around everything. We've got a fair number of lands, so we're just going to go ahead and grab a forest and cast the old DRS. Get in there, kid. I do like the new Belchard. New Belchard is beautiful. All right. So no stifle, no daze. I like it. F6. Here comes the bolt, though. How much you want to bet this is a bolt? Oh, here we go. Yep. All right. This is probably Delver. Delver. Grixis Delver. Grixis Control. Oh, it could be like the Pyromancer deck with no Delver. Could be lots of things. Probably Grixis Delver, Grixis Pyromancer, Grixis Control, one of those things. We just kill this thing now. And I'm going to get a Plains off of this since I drew that third one that can be a black source. We're going to leave up that forest to play around Daze. And we're going to hopefully kill this. It looks like he's forcing. Yeah, he's forcing, and he pitched a Daze. So he's a Daze deck. Which makes me think he's playing just Grixis Delver. And this is not good. This is not good. Although he only has 2 cards left in hand, which is comforting. I would probably believe you on that HC Fox. I would almost definitely believe you. Alright, here's Ponder. Make a thingy. I'm gonna F6. Because the only thing I could realistically be representing here is Dismember. And I don't feel like clicking through a bunch of stuff to represent Dismember. Typically, the Delver matchup with Maverick is good. Like, this is how I like to explain it to people. On paper, it's really good for Maverick. Because your LD against them is better than their LD against you because you play a lot of lands and basics. We also go bigger than them typically with creatures like Neither Reliquary and Batterskull. The reality of it, like I said, it's a good matchup on paper. The reality of it is they get to play a bunch of cantrips, and sometimes they keep a sketchy one with a Ponder, and it works out for them, and sometimes we keep a sketchy one without cantrips, and it doesn't work out so well. And then also the other thing that sometimes make the matchup hard is just they get the tempo draw, and they get ahead on the board, and it can be hard to catch up, especially since you don't have a way to dig for removal spells. Like, I have a lot of powerful cards in my hand right now that are all good against this deck. Like, if I got any of these 3 cards here online, I would imagine I'd win. But he's gotten to trigger this Young Pyromancer twice, and also has a Deathrite Shaman, so it's not not look too good. But I think what we want to try and do here is get a Batterskull going, and then track a couple Wastelands. I believe that is the plan we're going to go on. I would say less so the counter spells and more so the lightning bolt. A combination of the counter spells and the lightning bolts. Bug Delver is a much better matchup. The ones that don't play lightning bolt are better. All right, we'll get the Batterskull, and we'll say go. We're not going to F6 because I don't want to like F6 and then he wastelands my wasteland and I don't get to respond. Here's the Delver. Like, yeah, sometimes they just have all the things and, you know, it doesn't work out. That's a tempting trade, but I think it's a trap. Because I think the way we win this game is Batterskull. And I need Stoneforge Mystic to get Batterskull in play. So he's trying to trap me there. Shame on you. Kind of want to go ahead and wasteland him, but I should definitely see what I draw first. Okay. So now that I've seen that, we're going to do this, do that. Wish I had a Swords to Postures for that Deathrite Shaman, but you can't have it all. And 6 I go. So, there's a world where we win this game. Yeah, if that last card, if he has a Therapy, oh, that's so bad. Trashed. Completely trashed, that's what we are. Watch Delver flip to Therapy. Lightning Bolt. Not particularly good for us either. We're at 11, he's got a Delver. He drew 2, he got 2 Wastelands. Yeah. I could definitely see that being a thing. Thankfully, we know he doesn't have Stifle, so we're not going to get punished for it. But yes, you are right, HC Fox. That could have been a smart thing to do. So we're going to take 3 here. Yep. Yep. Okay. Deploy the Batterskull. Batterskull deployed. Yes, I will put an equipment into play. I will put this one into play. I love when you have the Batterskull in your opening hand and you Stoneforge for the GT and then they attack and you put the Batterskull into play and block. That's hilarious. One of my favorite things to do. Wasteland, huh? I could play the Verdant Catacombs and leave it up because I don't really have anything to do with it at the moment. I I wish I had 4 mana. I should probably just leave up the... I could play Knight. Knight's big. I could waste... Yeah, I should probably just... Let's do this. We'll let him waste something, because that'll make the Knight bigger too. We'll let him waste the Scrubland, because we don't like Scrubland. He just has a Bolt, so we're not worried about that. We'll just play this Knight. That'll give us another biggin. 7/7. Just your casual 7/7. Okay. And next turn we can actually, if he doesn't wasteland us, which he probably will, equipping is a possibility, is a thing we could do here. Attack, so he could triple or quadruple block. I need to attack. I have to gain some life, because I could be dead on my next turn with the lightning bolt and the delver and a swing. Like, I could just be straight dead, so I have to gain life. So attacking was necessary. I haven't played Tower of the Magistrate in a long time. I know you're not a meme thief, Sean. I don't know why I said that. Sometimes I just say things. So he's gonna shrink the Knight to 6/6, end it my turn. And then he's gonna cast Lightning Bolt, targeting me, I guess. No. Targeting the Germ token. Oh, because it has 1 damage tagged on it. Okay. That's not too bad since we got the Knight in play. And he is going to wasteland, like I said, which we could still equip on our turn by using the Knight as a mana dork. So what we could do here is equip the Batterskull to the Stoneforge Mystic and attack. No, I can't. That's 1 short. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, no, that's 1 short. So that's not going to work. But could cast the Jite and equip it to the Stoneforge Mystic and attack. And then we could get the Delver off the table, hopefully. There's no Cradle in the deck. Could also just play a Deathrite Shaman. I think the right move is to probably cast Jite and equip the Stoneforge Mystic and attack. I don't like that I can't leave up the Knight. It's hard. This deck is a lot harder to play than people give it credit for, but I'm just going to go with that because I can't spend too much time thinking about this. So go Jite. The Umezawa-iest of Jites. Come on. What are you doing? So he's eating my Scrubland and he's floating a colorless off the wasteland? Why? To hardcast days, which means I can pay for the days, but it means I can't equip, which is fine. We'll pay for days and then we just won't equip and attack. Okay, yes, we will do this. And then Jite will resolve. And then we have that inevitability. Haven't had Days hardcast against me many times. Definitely have hardcast Force and had Force hardcast against me many more times than Days. But when you don't have an island in play, what you gonna do? Could attack with the knight, but he just chumps with a guy, so we'll just leave it up. And that'll allow me to, if I want to get a wasteland and waste a land that he plays, then I can do that. Love a Source to Plowshares to kill that Deathrise Shaman. Would love it. And for the Delver, down to 5. If he doesn't wasteland my wasteland, if I draw a land, then I'll get to equip the Batterskull to the Stoneforge Mystic. Which... Ha! We did it! Okay, so... yes, that gives me 5 mana sources, which means I get to equip Batterskull to Stoneforge Mystic and attack. I get blown out if he has a Stifle for the fetch land or the knight, but we can't live in fear. We wouldn't play this Obzon colored deck in the Brainstorm format if we lived in fear. Okay, well, you probably Stifle the knight, not that. Alright, so we'll get a black source, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then sack this. We want to leave these basics in play, so we'll sack the Bayou. We're not going to get a fetch lane because we're at 4, so we need to be careful about that. So we'll just get the Savannah. Hiya. Equip. Oh my god, we need Decay Life. Stifling the equip would be good too. I like stifling the knight activation though, because it I just lose the land. But then I guess if he stifles the equipment, if he stifles the knight activation, then I could have cast other things. So yeah, you're probably right there. Equip. Ah! Ruined! Ruined! Completely and utterly ruined! And the chat is rooting against me. This is... I feel so bad. Alright, well, I'm just dead, because he swings out and I'm dead. Next game. So ruined! It's like the term paper that I dumped soy sauce on. Okay, so... Delver. We definitely want Zealous Persecution. And we definitely want Sword of Fire and Ice. Mom's great, Sword's great, Dorks are great. Canonist is okay. Stoneforge Mystic Thalias, we want our 4th Thalia. Scooz is fine, Library is great. Pride Mage is not great. A lot of times Grixis Delver decks have GTAs in their sideboards, so sometimes I like to leave in a Pride Mage to Green Sun, but I don't particularly just want to keep it in. I kind of want Garrick. Like, Garrick, if I get Garrick on board, I want to disagree with you, Fox, but I'm not sure that I can. I want the Garrick, and I don't want the Garrick. Because if I play it, it's real good. But getting to that mana, I don't know. I've got lots of basics. I got mana dorks. Plague on Human is fine, but it kills a lot of my stuff too. Thalias, Noble Hierarchs. Doesn't kill Knight and Rallier, but it makes them smaller. Wizard, that's smart. That's just the Delvers though. Plague could be an answer to Young Pyromancer or the Elemental tokens though. That may be a little too reactive. I might want to be more proactive than that. God, I want the Garrick. Maybe I don't need 3 equipment, but all three of these equipments are so great in this matchup. I want to board out Rallier, but I'm supposed to be trying Rallier. Oh, God, that Garrick is so ambitious. So ambitious. Oh, we don't really want the Teague, so we're gonna leave in a Pride Mage, I think. And yeah, seems good. I'm not sure what the creature types on Young Pyromancer are. If it's a wizard, then yeah, I probably should have brought... He's asking if I'm having connection problems. Probably because I'm playing slowly because I'm talking. Kind of want to be like, no man, I'm streaming. This is not good. So we will mulligan for reasons. This one is also not great. We don't really want the Pride Mage in our hand. We want a Green Sun Zenith in case he has something. The Batterskull with no Stoneforge Mystic is also not great. I like the rest of it though. Alright, well, we have 13 minutes on our clock. So we're just gonna play. We need to stop worrying about things and play. They don't really play Tassiger in Legacy. They play Gurmag Angler. A bunch of people tried Tassiger when Fate Reforged first came out, but the first time you get a Tassiger bounce with Karakas, you're like, alright, this needs to be a Gurmag Angler right now. Right now. Grim Lavamancer. Oh, hell. Well, that has to die. That has to die immediately. Get out of my game. Get out of my game right now. No! Not a Force of Will. Yeah. Oh! This is bad. Typically, I don't even think you... Keeping him Force of Will against Maverick seems really weird to me. But I guess just as a tempo play. Because the matchup's not so much about card advantage. Tempo's more important. He's a wizard too, I think. He is a wizard. I'm gonna look up Young Pyromancer's creature types, because if he's a wizard, then yeah, I should probably bring in... That's YouTube, not Google. Should probably bring in Engineer Plague. Or at least definitely could. Young Pyro... Young Sheldon? No, not Young Sheldon. He is a human shaman, so... Looks like wizards are just Lavamancer. Probably Cleek. He's probably got 1 or 2 Cleeks. So you could bring in an unnamed wizard. Garrick. I don't know a Garrick. My name is Ryan. I have worked there for 4 years in September. But yeah, we stream our Friday Night Magics about every week. We do a weekly show on Tuesday nights called This Week Are 4 Horsemen at 8 p.m. where we talk about the upcoming events that week. We do a show called Telltale Tuesdays at 9 where myself and the owner, we play various Telltale games. We also stream Friday Night Pokemon sometimes. Our Dice Masters guys stream almost every week. We do lots of stuff. I wish this killed. the Deathrite Shaman, but I have to get that Grim Lavamancer off the table. Has to. Vampire Hexmage. No, I am not that Ryan. He also works here. My last name is O'Loughlin. Yes, Vampire Hexmage is also a shaman, but doesn't usually see play in this deck. Although, like, how wrecked would you be if you, like, oh, he's got an empty board, tap out for my Jace, and then he just, like, slams Vampire Hexmage. Like, sack this guy, kill your Jace. Haha. But yeah, we have had no Garrick work here in the almost 4 years that I've worked here. I know a Garrick that used to play Magic, but that was years ago. He doesn't play Magic, and he hasn't played Magic for, like, I think, like 3 years or so, if we're talking about the same Garrick. And no, I'm not talking about Wildspeaker. Ho ho! Taking me off a white is kinda brutal. This has not worked out. So this is where I'm talking about with I like the matchup, but sometimes it doesn't work out because they're a blue deck and I'm not. I mulliganed to 6, kept a sketchy 1, and he has his brainstorm and he finds everything. And sometimes you sign up for a deck that doesn't have brainstorm in it, and you just gotta be okay with this happening sometimes, even if it's in a matchup that you would typically consider a good matchup. I like when things are going as planned. Just go F6. Probably the same guy. Oh, that's an angler. Man, I wish I could cast that Garrick. Isn't this exactly what I was said would happen when I was debating about boarding in Garrick? Well, gee. No, Dane hasn't worked there for a little over 3 years. He was the manager when I was hired, but left around a year-ish after I was hired. A little less than a year, something like that. So he's going to attack. And I'm going to take a whole bunch of damage. Why does it make you stop for the blocker step when you don't have any blockers? I guess because flash creatures. We are so dead. You are right. We should probably just move on to match number 3. I'm going to see what I draw here. Like a white source. Okay. A white source. We are just going to do this now before he has another draw to stifle. The times they are a-changin'. Could have also gotten Scrubland there. No, I like giving planes. I just want to have a white source that's not wastable. This is, with the 2 Deathrite Shamans, this is still a pretty fast clock, but, I don't know, maybe I draw a 4th land, play Garrick, kill one of the Deathrite Shamans. Like, there's a world where I win this. It's called Magical Christmas Land, but, yeah, like, we might be back in this game. Like I said, it's called Magical Christmas Land, but, stranger things have happened. I have won games from worse spots, as has most other Magic players. And there's only one source instant in the graveyard, which is good. Night is good. I like Night. God, I hope he doesn't have a Daze. But I guess we could play Pride Mage. No, we don't win this game by playing around Daze. Poop. I still don't feel bad. I still feel like we don't win this game by playing around Daze. We got to give ourselves the best chance to win, and the best chance to win is resolving Knight of the Reliquary there. Yes, look at my amazing cards that destroy you once they go into play. See the power of these cards. Get out of my head. Get out of my head. I really should have had caffeine before I started this stream. Probably gonna grab some. Oh, come on. Destroy me. Cast something and destroy me. Making a Jace? Oh no, a second angler. I'm just gonna cast this Knight directly. Watch him just have another daze. Watch it. Watch this. I bet you... No, no days. Okay. So, if I don't block, I go to 1. This game is over. This is not good. Not good. Another Zombro. It's a zombie. We'll see what we draw just for fun. Ugh. So many Deathray Shamans. Or Yarp. I guess technically I still have another draw step. Technically. Unless he has a removal spell. Which he did. And the match is over. Moving on to match number 3. Alright, I'm going to grab some caffeine while we locate an opponent. You ever leave a monster in the freezer so long that it's so cold that it hurts your mouth? Because that's what just happened to me. That's okay, though. Alright, so we're moving on to match number 3. In this competitive Legacy League, we are doing very poorly. Timed out in round 1. Although it did seem like we might have been able to win game 3 there. And then just got destroyed by Grixis Delver. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Stifle and Daze just blew us out at almost every opportunity. We stream, Ron and I stream video games Tuesdays at 9 p.m. It's called Telltale Tuesdays. We play games from Telltale Games. We just finished the first season of The Walking Dead, and we're going to start a new game this Tuesday. And yes, Ron is still the owner. I don't believe anyone else will ever own that store. I'm pretty sure if he's not the owner, then there's no more store. That will most likely be the case. Come on, there's 333 players in this league. Yeah, there we go. It's right after our weekly show, This Week for Horsemen, where we talk about all the events of the week. And also, anybody who's watching, who's in the area, you should go to Three Rivers Comic Con this weekend. We're going to be there vending and causing chaos in Pittsburgh, Saturday and Sunday. You should definitely check it out. This hand is really good if I'm playing a fair deck, and really bad if I'm playing an unfair deck. No, I have not said anything about any other stores. I will keep and hope it's not a combo deck. Island, Ponder. So probably not a Delver deck unless it's blue-red. Could be Storm, could be Sneak and Show, could be about a million things. Yeah, unless like it's you have lots of 2-drops that help. It's like Death and Taxes, where if they kill you like turn 1 or turn 2 on the play, then there's not a lot you can do. But if they're slower or have a slower hand, then you have Gaddock Teague and Thalia and various other things. Let's just F6. Disordia, I'm not sure where you understood that, but no, I was not speaking badly of any other stores. No, what I said was that one of the other people in the chat asked if Ron was still the owner, and I said that if he's not the owner of the store, then the store will most likely not be there anymore, meaning that I don't think he would ever sell it to anybody. Oh yeah, this guy's gonna slam a standstill, which means I need a fetch land and a Dryad Arbor stat. Although we should probably... Basic Island doesn't usually get paired with Wasteland, so let's fetch a Savannah and cast this Mom. Yes, I was not speaking about any other stores closing. Just that our store, Four Horsemen, would most likely close before anyone else owned the store. Alright, another island. Perhaps we should play around Counterspell. Maybe it's High Tide. I hear High Tide's coming back. So Wasteland is obviously no good. I think we just jam the Sylvan Library or the Pride Mage. The Sylvan Library would be better if I get to find out what he's playing on his next turn. Maybe I should just play the Pride Mage to start getting in some... start pressuring him. Or her. Wait, start pressuring white faces. I do have a shuffle with the Windswept Heath. We're gonna get aggressive. And we are not gonna attack with the Mom. Ponder Island, Tundra. Okay, so maybe this is like Blue-White Stoneblade. Blue-White Standstill could also be a thing. Okay, Knight's good. Like, I still don't have a lot of incentive to... Let's... If this were a few weeks ago, I'd be like, I shouldn't cast this Knight because I don't want to get blown out by Terminus. But, well, I guess I could still get blown out by Terminus, but it just seems a little less likely. I know some people have been playing Topless Miracles decks or control decks that have Terminus and Entreat in them. Don't suffer a Tundra to tap. Get in there for 3. I don't feel like I should play around a board wipe. I kind of want to wasteland him. Alright, let's play the wasteland. Cast the Sylvan Library to play around Daze. Spell Pierce gets me though. He's brainstorming. He's looking for something. So, the Tundra makes me think we're playing a fair matchup, and Sylvan Library is really strong in fair matchups. Could also have played the Knight there, but I kind of want to wasteland him. Just because I like wastelanding. And it's unlikely that he, like, has some kind of board wipe on his turn, especially if I'm wastelanding him, but... Probably should just play the Knight. But I just love wastelanding people. It's what I like to do. Bye-bye, white mana. So just taking him off of white, even if he has more lands but no other white sources, just taking him off of white could be a game-winning play. Yeah, I know, like, here, watch it come, watch the Terminus right off the... Nope, okay, didn't happen. Basic Plains. That's okay. Alright, we have a shuffle with the Windswept Heath. Guys, I'm bringing the Twitch stream back up, but I'm gonna mute it so it'll just briefly be up. There may be some kind of feedback for just a couple seconds. Alright, yes, let's activate a Sylvan Library, please. That is a card we want to use. That is why it is in the deck. Alright. Sylvan Library. I think we just put these two back, take the Stoneforge Mystic, and use it to shuffle. Could have seen keeping the Wasteland, but I think he's probably on like a blue-white Stoneblade deck, and they play a lot of basics. Sometimes they play back to basics. So let's attack first. See what happens. Hiya, get in there. Get in there, Pride Mage. Kitty cat. Chuck that spear. Kill Momirvig. But we likes Momirvig. Oh, I forgot. Chat window, where'd you go? Alright, gotta back up. Yeah, I was thinking about that. Not playing Knight into Verdict, but he needs 2 white sources for that, and I wastelanded him, but... And, like, how likely is it that he has a Verdict? I don't know. Alright, so I think we're just going to play the Stoneforge Mystic. Probably get Batterskull here. Put the Windswept Heath out. He has a board wipe. I'll get to fetch the Dryad Arbor at the end of his turn. Come on. Go Stoneforge Mystic. And this will shuffle away the 2 lands on top of my library that I saw. Love the Sylvan Library. I'm sorry if I end up speaking a little less, but I'm trying to play a little faster and not time out like I did in round 1. I have a bad habit of timing out even when I'm not streaming. Vandalion Click! Ah! Well. This is not good. It's going to make my Batterskull go bye-bye. I am just going to go ahead and... Well, okay, well, let's make sure he targets us before we do anything. I imagine he's going to target us. You're right, HC Fox. They do always have it. Those darn white decks. No, he's targeting himself, it looks like. Yes, he is targeting himself. So we could Swords to Plowshares here while he's tapped out, because then he... That cuts him off a Spell Pierce, but Daze is still a thing. We'll just go ahead. We have 2 Swords to Plowshares. We'll just go ahead and try and Swords now. We want to shuffle anyway to get those lands off the top of our deck. I kind of want to get a Plains because I'm afraid of back to basics, but then we're going to get cut off a green. So I think I'm going to play around back to basics here. And I still I have the Pride Mage, I guess. So we're not going to play around back to basics. All right, here's the Swords. You can force it or daze it. Okay. So now his trigger is going to resolve. Entreat. Oh no! He is playing Miracles! He is playing Miracles! He's got Terminus in his deck! Oh no! Alright. Alright. This is scurry. This is all kinds of spooky scurries. So he's playing Entreat. We can probably assume that he's playing Terminus. I am not dead. I am not dead. Portent? I'm not being rude. I'm not being rude. Here's the text if you guys need that. Oh man, if he triggers, he's gonna trigger Miracle off the Portent draw. Oh my gosh. He's gonna Terminus in my upkeep. Oh man. I'm just getting all the blowouts today. I have been warned. Alright, here it comes. Let's see it. Show me Momirvig. No! So I could put the Batterskull into play in response, but then I'm just going to lose the Germ token, and I don't get to cast anything else. So I think we just let this happen and plan on casting the knight. Yeah, we just don't do anything. We just let it happen, which is unfortunate. Yeah, no, I'm not saying he did anything incorrect. It's just funny. Like, I mean, enjoying it. Okay, so yes, Terminus. Let that happen. Bye-bye, my friends. No, it doesn't matter. I shuffled this deck 100 times. Drew a Knight. We're going to get to look at some stuff with some Sylvan Library here. Now I feel like... Now I know what I'm playing is. I feel like I need to just draw 3 cards here. Ugh. I don't have a shuffle. I could have a shuffle on the next turn with Knight. Alright, so we'll draw... We'll draw one of the lands and put the other one back so we can see 2 fresh cards. This deck is probably not playing Days, but we might as well tap our mana so that we get to play around it anyway. Leave up Swords to Plowshares, cast Knight of the Reliquary. 5th land isn't bad, because I like casting, being able to hardcast Batterskull seems good. If it gets countered, that's really bad, because then we won't get to, like, take 8! Man up! I may take 8 on... I'm probably not going to take 8. Probably not. This deck has a lot of ways to shuffle, especially if I get a Knight online. Ew! Oh, God! I feel like everybody's just kicking me down a hill today. Yep. Yep. You ever feel like the world's against you? Come on, Sylvan Library. Show me that main deck answer to Jace the Mind Sculptor I don't have. Deploying 2 creatures is probably just what I want to do. So if I draw 2 here, I go to 6. Meh. So we'll put that on top. I think I screwed that up. I think I should have kept the Wasteland in one of these creatures and then played Knight and Canonist instead of Pride Mage and Canonist. Probably doesn't matter. Alright, well, already put the Wasteland back, so that's what's happening. So we're going to play 2 creatures. So that means we don't just get unsummoned again. Ah! Magic Online, do what I tell you to do. Canonist is okay. He probably has Snapcaster in his deck, and obviously it prevents him from chaining cantrips. We get to F6 here. Fox, you're probably right. When the world is against you, you should just pay 8 life. Stackzilla. If you play stacks, you don't play blue. Are you playing blue stacks? Or is the stacks in your name not in reference to the deck stacks? Jace is a brainstorming. Maybe I'll get to kill him. Probably not. He has the fetch land for the perfect brainstorm, and here's a portent to set up another terminus. Mama, no. Mama, no. Miracles is the blue stacks. You're right. That's accurate. All right, watch this happen again. Watch me get turned. No. You play this deck because this is nonsense. As in, it's nonsensical. Mama. Yeah. Okay. I guess I could sack my Pride Mage to kill my Canonist in response. But I'm not going to do that. Alright, so library. We have the wastelands. Yes, I want to use it. Okay, so I think I need to deploy 2 creatures again. I'm at 10, so I don't want to take 2 cards. What's better, Mom or Deathrite Shaman? I'm sure that was debatable. But we're going with Mama. Thankful of mothers everywhere. Alright, here's 2 creatures. Knight's a 5/5. So if he doesn't have a swords or another terminus, this is okay. Actually, you could just like bounce the knight. No, because then Mom gets to kill it. Yeah, well, alright, let's just see what happens. Alright, so he cracks the Delta to shuffle away the other card off of his Brainstorm. Cast unexpected. Well, that was unexpected. It's going to put it 2 down, which means I'm going to see it on my library again. Oh my. Oh my. And here's the Jace Brainstorm. This is... I'm going to have to concede this game at some point if I want any chance of winning this match. Draw 3 cards, put 2 back. Man, I wish I could flash in a Leovold. Or Spirit of the Labyrinth. Do you guys like my Neither Reliquary overlay I made? It's a draft one I'm working on. It's going to look nicer next time I stream, hopefully. Okay, Sylvan Library. Show me cards that probably aren't in my deck. Counterbalance Lock actually wasn't that good against Maverick. You had Abrupt Decay and Neither Reliquary. So... Why you cast Miracles in Warding May? Wording May. Wasteland's not particularly good. I guess I could go put on top. Man, I really need a shuffle. Okay. Go, Deathrite Shaman. Casting 2 creatures once again. Gotta keep casting 2 creatures every turn. Must always cast 2 creatures. Thank you, Fireborn, for the reminder text on Miracles. And thank you, Jace, for countering my Knight of the Reliquary. Both in the fact that you probably found that counterspell off the Brainstorm, and Jace is also on the art. By the way, that's my favorite counterspell art. Not my favorite card at the moment, but it's really good. Dang. I would shuffle that to find cards that are not in my library, because I don't really know what I can find here. The Maelstrom Pulse that's not in my library. Okay, we done. We done. Next game. Thankfully, I have Ice Age Counterspell. I like it more than the Ice Age Brainstorm, but that's not saying much. Alright, Garrick. Garrick is great. Teague is great. Winter Orb and Pithing Needle are great. Sword of Fire and Ice, much better than Jite. Armageddon is great. Probably want the Thalia and the Canonist 2. Maybe Thoughtseize. I need to cut some things first here. Alright, obviously we don't... I don't think we want to cut Swords to Plowshares, but we do want to trim on it. There's an argument to cutting on Mana Dork since we're playing against a Terminus deck, but I don't want to do that since I'm only playing 5. I'm going to go down to 1 Kasali Pride Mage since I have Green Sun Zenith to get the one left. We like the Teagues. Goose is probably good, even though there's probably not going to be a lot of creatures in graveyards. It's good against Snapcaster Mage, which I'm betting this deck is playing. Stoneforges are great. This value is probably great. Knights are not actually too great against a deck like this. Renegade Rallier seems iffy. I think we trim a Knight. Probably cut the Rallier. No, I do not play Noxious Revival. Maybe Canonist isn't great. It's good against Snapcaster Mage, and it's good against them playing more than one spell in a turn, which they will do in the late game when they're winning, but not so much in the early game. I'm probably not playing to the late game, so maybe I shouldn't play Canonist. Alright, let's bring in Light and Tutor to be an extra copy of Winter Orb and Python Needle and some other stuff. And let's cut the anti-Snapcaster Mage tech, as in the Scavenging Ooze and the Canonists. We'll just say we're not, if we get to the late game, we're probably dead. So let's play the things that affect the early game and submit. Can you Noxious Revival their stuff? Yes, I would like to play first. This is the story of a girl who cried a river because Portent on upkeep and a Terminus blew you out. This hand seems okay. Doesn't seem great, but it seems okay. So we'll keep. That's funny. I've never thought of that. That's pretty funny. Noxious Revival your thingy, and hiya. Alright, we are not going to play around back to basics here, because I don't feel like we can beat it anyway. We don't get to, it's just the one fetch, we don't get to have black mana with this hand. But we're fine. That Greed Sun Zenith could become a Deathrite Shaman, potentially. Yeah, it is really good against Black-Red Reanimator. Ha! Not quite as good as Fairy Macabre, but still pretty good. Yes, 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 my alarm snooze you. F6. Is my mom gonna live? Mom lives! All hail Mom. She lives. And we get to play a Thalia that lives too. That kind of makes me want a Green Sun for one. No. No, just play Thalia. Just play Thalia. And then after the Terminus, you have the Green Sun left to reload. It's... If we play around it, it's not good against us because we have Mana Dorks and basic lands. It would be good in this spot specifically, though. Yes, also the Pride Mage, so like Pride Mage, Green Sun Zenith, Mana Dorks, basic lands. Honestly, like, if I was my opponent and I had them in my main deck, I'd probably just board them out. I need to remember to keep clicking. I don't want to F6 because of Mom. But yeah, but he cast, like, if he cast it here, then I'm not in a good spot. I have to just, like, keep playing lands and leaving them untapped to a Green Sun for a Kasali Pride Mage. Stoneforge Mystic, huh? Gonna get Batterskull? I'm guessing Batterskull. Mm-hmm. Winter Orb, you say? Oh man, I want to play this Winter Orb. I want to play it so bad. I almost wish that the Dryad Arbor were in my library, so I could play Winter Orb and Green Sun for Dryad Arbor. Oh, I'm gonna warp him. I'm gonna warp him good. Get in there, Thalia. Although, if I cast Winter Orb and he puts that Batter Skull into play, that could end up being... the Winter Orb might end up hurting me more. Maybe I should just... But then again, if I Green Sun for Kusali Pride Mage now, then he has a turn to... he can just Swords the Pride Mage or Terminus or whatever before he puts the Batter Skull into play. Alright, well, we're down a game, and I want to cast Winter Orb, so that's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do. And also, a lot of that stuff, I can't Green Sun for Mage anyway because of Thalia, so here we go, Winter Orb. This is actually probably just a really bad play, because he untaps one land, plays a second land, puts Batter Skull into play. I guess Mom, like, blocks Batter Skull forever, but... Or at least it blocks Batter Skull until Swords to Plowshare gets introduced into the mix. Man, if the Jern was a white token, that'd be a thing. Yeah, so that's, like I said, he's got the mana. Alright, so let's untap Savannah. Play the Dry Harbor. I could cast that second Mom, but I think I'd rather just have the mana. We gotta kind of build towards an answer to the Batter Skull, so we're just gonna pass. I think the Polar Bear art was significantly more expensive, and that's why I went with the new art. Because I don't think I prefer the new art. I like the new art, but I'm not sure I'd say I prefer it. Alright, here's Batter Skull. Man, if I lose, because I cast this Winter Orb. Alright, so he untaps the island, which is odd. Makes me think he has a white source in his hand. Did he not attack? Or no, he didn't attack because of the Mom? I still feel like you would... I guess he doesn't have a Swords to Plowshares. Okay. Let's untap Caracas. Now we have 3 mana, 4 mana. So we can Green Sun for Pride Mage. Yes, we can cast Green Sun Zenith and get Pride Mage. But then we're risking the Pride Mage just... Oh, no, we've got Mom. Okay, yeah, we're good. Okay. So let's go. Green Sun Zenith. The peak of the Green Sun. Yes, X is 2. Gets me a Pride Mage. Attacking for 3 seems bad, so let's pass. No, we are not going to attack. Yeah, Terminus, like, ugh! Terminus is the worst! Like, Terminus and then Disenchant. Watch it. Warb. I warped you. Has this guy said anything? No. I thought he might have been like, why'd you warp me, bro? Alright, combat. I'm not going to block with Mom because I need to protect this Pride Mage against a Swords to Plowshares. So we're going to take this damage. Discarding. Discards a Jace. So I think we just untap Caracas here. Doesn't really matter because I'm just going to blow up that Batter Skull before he gets 3 mana to bounce it. Yeah. So that means we need to do it on my turn. Okay, so what we get to do here is we get to declare Thalia as an attacker and then get the Exalted trigger, and then we can blow up the Batter Skull. Which we'll use the Savannah for, because we're probably going to play that second. No, we shouldn't play the Mom, because Terminus. Alright, so that means Thalia gets to attack for 3. Probably not going to block. Yay! I am running Winter Orb post-ban for 2 reasons. One, I do not have a very big Magic Online collection, so I didn't have a lot of stuff to switch out my Miracles hate for other cards. And also, like, it's really good against lands, and it's good against other control decks. It's good against Bug. So, you know, it's still, like, it went in the 75 against Miracles, but it's definitely good against other decks. And also, I just didn't really have anything to replace it with. Alright, could cast Mom, but we're not going to cast Mom. Because Terminus. I do have a second Thalia, but yeah. Alright, hopefully we just start being really aggressive here. The Winter Orb is actually doing work. This is working out. So we're gonna untap Savannah so we have green. Maybe we should just untap the driver to attack with. And once again, I'm probably going to time out here. That's okay. We're most likely not winning this match anyway. So we'll just see if we can win this game. And say go. I guess we'll just bounce the Thalia because there's no good reason not to. I guess the only argument not to is it takes a couple more seconds off the clock. That seems like a poor argument. And yep. Now we get to do one of the super fun things, is fetch for that Dryad Arbor again at his end step. He got to ponder for 1 mana. Yeah, Jetpack. Yeah, that's one of my favorite things to do against Miracles. Oh, I need to update my spreadsheet. I have a spreadsheet with all my match wins and losses against various archetypes, and I haven't been updating it. I need to do that. Beginning of combat, and alright, now, here we go, Dryad Arbor. Yeah. He's back. We will untap the Caracas. And we drew a Wasteland. Which kind of want to keep it in play. I kind of don't. I guess we can cast Mom next turn and just leave the Caracas to defend Thalia now. He's got 5 lands in play, so I probably shouldn't Wasteland him, and I can also use that mana to cast other things, but Wasteland. Yeah, I'm gonna time out. Like, we've lost this match for sure, but I want to keep playing. Our record is already so bad that it doesn't matter, so. Yes. Oh, I can start F6ing now since I don't have a, I should have untapped Dryad Arbor. Ah! Ooh, hello. Let's do this thing. I like to do these things. And I guess we play Mom here. And I can F6. I know I can't F6 because Caracas. Ah! Mama, no! Alright, bounce the Thalia, I guess. Oh, I've never been Terminus so many times. That's not true. I've been Terminus many times. And he's setting up another Terminus now. This guy. I can't even cast Thalia. Because of Winter Orb. We should untap the greens for green. I might draw like Deathbright Shaman or something. I choose Savannah. Okay. And draws a card. Go Dryad Arbor? You will never keep a good Dryad Arbor down. Yeah, Lord Quasimov, you're probably right, but... You're probably right, but considering we're about to time out, doesn't matter. But you could also just say, even though you're about to time out, doesn't mean you should play bad. Or play incorrectly, or play worse, or however you want to phrase it. Three Thalias, yay! Please force this Thalia. Please force it. Counterspells, I wish you would have forced it, but counterspells okay too. This is the story of the Dryad Arbor. Alright, we're going to attack for one with the Dryad Arbor, and then we're going to go on to the next match. Because I do have other things I should probably do today. Other than play out games that have no purpose other than me wastelanding people. Alright, good game, sir. Moving on. Was that the third match? Yes, that was the third match. Ugh. We are not living up to our potential today. Islands are still rad. F6. Yes, F6 all the time. Alright, we are joining the match. That one we managed to find an opponent much quicker that time. That was real nice. It was real nice. Yes, I want to join the match. I think I need to add that new Topless Miracles deck to my spreadsheet. I'll just update my spreadsheet when I'm done. GLHF, Mr. Person. Mr. Not just, yeah. Let's not keep 6 landers, even though I love me some Scrib Ranger. Ugh, this is worse. I would rather have had the first hand. So down to 5. This is not great. Not great at all. We do have that Verdant Catacombs to trigger Rallier when we get to cast it. Blah. Alright, we'll keep, I guess. As much as I like wastelanding people, I should probably try to get a spell. Wooded Foothills. The fetchland I like to see the least when playing Magic. Watch him. He's on lands. Calling it, Bayou. Probably not on lands. He's on elves. Okay. Also not a good matchup. Elves. Let me ask you, my elves opponent. How do you beat Dryad Arbor? Hiya! I understand. I understand, Fox, but I keep notes on all the decks I play against. Oh, he beats Dryad Arbor by playing his own Dryad Arbor. This is kind of a slow start for the elf deck. I guess I just play Pride Mage here. Oakley dokley. I'll be a good neighborino here, and F6. I don't expect the Topless Miracles deck to be a thing. Obviously, it seemed really good in that match, but that's probably just because it was playing against me. I don't expect it to be a thing moving forward. Or at least I hope it's not. But yeah, I keep notes on all the decks. If you look at my, I played Shardless Bug for 2 years, like almost straight, and if you go down that spreadsheet, it has every match I ever played with it. And there's some really weird one-ofs, like Esper Pox, Grixis Landstill. These are all decks I've played against. Glimpse, huh? Yeah, F6. Portent is a fine card. Like, it's fine, I guess. Come on, main deck Zealous Persecution. That's not in my deck. I guess that Wasteland would have been okay. Especially with the Rallier. It's probably not going to matter. Like, game 1 against Elves is so hard. Definitely one of the worst matchups. I think I prefer playing against the Terminus deck than playing against Elves. Yeah, no, I'm not. This is not a good turn for Elves. I'm just saying. I mean, it is a good turn. I'm saying. Well, let's start again. It was a slow start for Elves. I'm just saying the matchup is bad, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, I've got a couple spicy brews in my head with Leovold. What the heck is up with that Quirion Ranger? Its face is like all messed up. Look at all these little green guys. Maybe I should just concede, but nah. This match doesn't take long. Even with me streaming. I'm not dead, Wyatt. We dead. We're a team here. Everybody else is on the team. Islands are still Rads on the team. HC Fox is on the team. You need to get on the team. Or go home. Although you're probably home. Wirewood Symbiote. Got a natural order for me. Although, yeah, he can untap stuff. Yeah, 14 cards. Actually, we are just going to concede here because I don't like making the audience watch this. I actually enjoy watching Elves go off. Maybe not so much on Magic Online. But in real life, I like watching Elves go off. Alright, Elves. So, Engineered Plague. Real good. Zealous Persecution. Real good. Gadgeteague is fine. The Thoughtseizes are fine. The Canonist. And it's probably... You can bring in Pithing Needle for Symbiote. The Moms are iffy. Like, they protect your bears, but... the Thalias are not great. More likely to slow me down since I'm going more spell-based with my hate. So the Thalias go out. Takes us down to 65. Leaving one Pride Mage in case he has some kind of want. No, like, I don't know what he would board in that I need to keep a Pride Mage. Probably nothing, so just take out the Pride Mages. I like to keep in one Pride Mage a lot of the time just so it's a green sun target against random sideboard cards, but probably nothing that Elves is going to pack. The Thalia is... Actually, no, yeah, Thalia's really, really good. Yes, we want the Thalia. Rallier is not great. Knight, we trim on. And then... Yeah, this is not like my ideal list. I had my list put together pre-banning, and I haven't bought any new cards post-banning, except for Containment Priests. I did not have Containment Priests pre-banning because they're like $40, and I'm not paying $80 for 2 sideboard cards on Magic Online. No, we do not run Chalice. I have thought about it though. I've done so many nice things for you, Wyatt. So many nice things. You're gonna get on this stream and root against me. Coworker and a friend. Probably shouldn't play 61 cards. I could cut a Green Sun Zenith because we're not so much about finding hate bears here. And we also went down on knights anyway. Okay, we're doing this. Also, I brought in a second Gaddock Teak. Yes, I would like to play first. Then maybe it's time to invest in some Containment Priests. We are a little light on lands. But we do... Oh, I could have boarded out Scavenging Ooze. That was a whoopsie. Oh, God. We get to Thoughtseize on turn 1. If we whiff on a land, I have to mulligan because I won't draw a land. I know how it works. I will not draw a land. Poop! Poop! Ah! Okay, well, obviously the 7 looks much better than this 6, so we're going to 5. Yeah, it's also good against Ranger. You right. I probably could have taken that. Like, that Scavenging Ooze probably would have been better as a Green Sun Zenith, a Knight, or even possibly the Enlightened Tutor to find Jite or Pithing Needle. Looks like he was looking at a hard one too. We have to mulligan this for sure. This is not great, but we get to turn 1 Sword something, turn 2 Scrib Ranger. It's not great. I've got elves in my deck too. I guess we keep this. We don't have a hate bear to protect, so we're going to put Mom on the bottom. Don't call me fam if you're going to be like you're rooting for your brother who's my opponent. That's like, sorry fam, I'm going to root against you because I got to root for this other fam. I think you're overusing that term. So I guess Caracas and pass. Gosh, I hope he plays a creature on turn 1. Yeah, Stoneforge Mystic would be nice. Although sometimes, because turn 2 Stoneforge Mystic, you're not... With this hand, I'm not going to be attacking with a Jite till turn 4, which is probably... There's a good chance that's just too slow. Looks like he's getting Dryad Arbor. And we are going to send Dryad Arbor to the Shadow Zone. Join Yugi's grandpa. Haha! Send us a postcard from the Shadow Zone. I never side out moms. Sometimes I trim on them because occasionally, like, elves will bring in a couple of Abrupt Decays to, like, to hit your Gaddock Teeg or your Spirit of the Labyrinth or your Ethersworn Canoness, and it helps protect those. The truth is this is just a truly, truly bad matchup, and it's really hard to do anything to make it better without loading up on a ton of sideboard cards like Zealous Persecution and Engineered Plague. I've lost elves with an Engineered Plague on board, though. It's nothing's for sure. All right, we're gonna get Bayou, so we have a black source. Garwell knows what I'm talking about. Shadow Realm. I'm sorry, I messed up the Yu-Gi-Oh reference. My bad. My B. All right, here's Deathray Shaman. Go Shaman. We will not preemptively play out the needle. We're not going to... It'd be more mana efficient to cast it now, but we're not going to play it until he plays either Symbiote or Ranger or something else. Scavenging Ooze is something he could possibly play, but probably not. I guess I could put it out on Pendlehaven, but we're not going to do that. I've thought about Chalice. You do play a fair amount of 1-drops, but I have rebuilt it in my head so that it could play Chalice. But I don't really enjoy that, like, this hand has Chalice, so I'm going to keep and hope it's good enough. I don't really enjoy playing like that. I have played Aggro one before, and the deck is sweet, but I don't really like being all in on one spell like that. Not that you always are all in on the Chalice, but a lot of time you are. I should be F6ing. No wonder I time out all the time. Yeah, you can still green sun it out. There's aggro limb lists that play one Deathrite Shaman just so you can green sun it out, or just play it before Chalice. This is real FA. Okay, I guess we will. This is real iffy. Play Dryad Arbor. I'm not gonna blow him out by flashing in Scrib Ranger, so I'm just gonna play it now so I can get this land out of the graveyard. We'll make a red mana, cause Savage. Go Scrib Ranger. If I win this game, I'm going to buy myself something really nice. F6. Kill me, Elfman, and we'll go on to match number 5. Tyler, why are you messaging me? Get out of here. Glimpse of Nature. Lesai, F6. If he natural orders for Rurik Thar, I can bounce it with Karakas. That's the interaction that I have here. Go, Rurik Thar. Oh, he's chaining Cradles. Null Rod. Okay. I wonder what he would do if I played Pithing Needle and named Null Rod. I'm probably not going to win this match. I should totally just play Pithing Needle and name Null Rod. Oh, you're right. That was... you're right. I don't recognize that emoji. It's a forehead. Okay. Even if I... let's see. Alright, so we've got access to 5 mana. So we could green sun for a night. We have a Scrib Ranger in play. So it's possible that a Merit Lage kill could happen. Probably not. I imagine I'm dead. I could be dead on my next turn very easily. But I think we just gotta give ourselves the best chance to win. And yeah. Make a green. Taps, taps, taps. Okay. Hiya. Should have access to 6 mana. Go get some Knight of the Reliquary. X is 3. And as long as the Scrib Ranger doesn't die, we can make Merit Lage on our next turn. But that actually, we will untap the Dryad Arbor, we will bounce the Bayou, we will play the Pithing Needle and name Curian Ranger. Abbey Gargoyles, that'd be awesome. Curian Ranger. And we'll replay the Bayou. This plane gives him 2 turns to kill me. Which I would imagine he can kill me in 2 turns. But it's possible. Maybe he just has bad draws. Maybe he has a bunch of lands in his hand. I kill him with Merit Lage, and then maybe in game 3 I draw a bunch of sideboard cards and win. It's a thing that could happen. Not a likely thing, but it's a thing that could happen. Hey, he's going to combat. Not dead this turn. Okay. I could untap. No, we're on Merit Lage plane. I could untap Deathrite Shaman there and drain him for 2, but no, we're on Merit Lage. Alright, so we've got So we've got, yeah, we can make Merit Liege right here. We should probably just wait and do it on his turn. He doesn't play like Liliana or Wasteland or anything, so. Yeah, we just pass. Man, if I win this game, I have to buy myself something nice. I said it. How would I bounce Cradle? Oh, yeah, that's right. Derp. I should have drained him because he's at 21. Well, I got other things, like I could possibly... Oh, yeah, it's still my turn. Well, no, I can drain it now because I'll have to sack the Bayou. Scribbranger's a flyer. That's 21 damage. Wow. Okay, so let's make a Merit Liege here. Maybe he has crop rotation for Caracas. That would be my luck. Exile land from a graveyard to make mana. Okay. Yeah, well, that's... I guess I should have eaten it in response. But, yes, I should have eaten that in response. It has Abrupt Decay. Okay. We will... Yeah, I goofed this up a little bit. Because I'm going to have to bounce the Dryad Arbor to untap the Knight, but then I won't have another forest to sack. So yeah, this got a little goofed up. I should have made a mana in response. I should have eaten the land with Deathrite Shaman in response to make a mana to deny him the black. Like, I could still, like, if things had gone a little differently, I could still just make Merit Liege in response to the Abrupt Decay. The Abrupt Decay doesn't matter. I missed sequence. I should have eaten there, and... Probably should have just made Merit Liege on my turn. So... what's the best thing to do? I could just let this Abrupt Decay happen. Could get Thespian Stage. Maybe just get lucky and rip a Dark Depths. Could get a Wasteland and kill the Cradle. Could... Alright, well, we're just going to have to let this Abrupt Decay happen, because there's no point in bouncing the Dryad Arbor to untap the Knight if I don't have something else to sack. I can do it with 2, but I can't do it this way. Yeah, like the way it worked out, I would have needed 3, but you can do it with 2. Okay, so the Abrupt Decay happens. Man, I wish I had a counter spell to counter that spell. Knights of the Reliquary. Activate ability. Should resolve next. I should have done it on my turn so that I could bounce the Bayou and then replay it. I guess, like, we're good on our colors, so I don't really need to just grab a land. Getting a fetch doesn't do anything. I have Dryad Arbor. So I guess you actually just grab Thespian Stage and then maybe you get lucky. Probably not, but it could happen. Also, I can copy Cradle. Hiya. Yay, I have a guy's cradle. And I'll eat this. And okay. So that's a thing that happened. Hey, Sylvan Library, we're gonna dig for that. We're gonna dig. Make 3. I could have made 4 if I played the Stone Forge first, but that's okay. We'll just cast both of these things. Okay, so I could... If there was a land in the graveyard... Hold on. Okay, I know what to do. Undo. Let's do this first. Haha, then we can tap for 4, cast Jite, and attack. Then we get to kill the Deathrite Shaman, which will be good. Yes. Get the Jite. I'm sure he just has a Reclamation Sage just sitting in his hand. Makes the 4 mana. Cast the thing. I want to cast the equips the thing. Oh, the Null Rod. Forgot about the Null Rod. Oh, darn you. Darn you. Okay. Well, we'll make the library. Should have just gotten Batterskull then. But I guess if we draw a Pride Mage, then this will be good. Get in there. We got a lot of stuff on board. Considering all the screw-ups, could honestly be in a worse spot. No. Here comes Dried Arbor. Also, drawing Zell's Persecution is a thing that could happen. Green Sun Zenith's the thing that could happen. Pride Mage is a thing that could happen. Engineered Plague's a thing that could happen. And here's Rex Sage. And he blows up the Pithing Needle and he kills me. Oh, he's gonna blow up the library. Some Exalted guys to make the Scribranger a faster clock would be fine. Yeah, Batterskull would actually just have been good. And I can't cast those Thoughtseize because there's no lands in the graveyard. This is just getting better all the time. Alright, Go Scribranger. And for one, it's the slow beats. My favorite beats are the mediocre beats. All my favorite decks have the mediocre beats. Shardless Bug, Maverick. Getting in there with 1/1 Hoot Owls and 1/1 Green Furries. Loves it. Attack me. Attack me! I wants to fight. Exile this neither reliquary McGreen. Hiya! Are you gonna eat it in response? I would imagine you are. You are. Haha, now your Deathrite Shaman is tapped out. I have won the Deathrite Shaman duel. Hey! Cat, that foot is asleep. Stop touching it. Scrubland, huh? Definitely could have had worse draws. Let's see what's up. He's gonna brainstorm in response to hide some stuff. I could have done that, HC Fox, but I guess I'm glad I didn't. Oh no, not my Scrib Ranger! I hate you for killing my Scrib Ranger! Scrib Ranger should be legendary. Bah, 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 bah. Creatures with flash should have bounce. Heritage Druid and a Deathray Shaman. I guess the Deathray Shaman kills me faster. Heritage Druid is more explosive. I guess I'll take the Heritage Druid since he already has a Deathray Shaman. And I guess I can attack with Dryad Arbor. Because he'll have to trade. This is just bad. I'm just gonna F6. Everything about this is terrible. This can't be fun. This can't be fun to watch because it's not particularly fun to play. I'm down a game, so it's not like I can just concede. I said no one was gonna time out on this game. How crappy am I gonna feel if I time out? Yeah, you're right. I should have eaten a creature while his Deathray Shaman was tapped. It would have been smart. Cat, go away. Busy. Green. Deathray Shaman. Oakley Dokley, Neighborino. Beginning of the combat step. Guess I could do it again. Yeah, let's do the same thing. And then maybe this time I'll remember to eat something on my turn. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. He was right though. Blowing up that library was real good. I guess I just expected he had more in his hand. It would have made unlocking Quarian Ranger better. Alright. Now's in my turn. A wasteland. I get a guy's cradle and you don't? Oh my. Alright, well, play Wasteland. Take him off Cradle. I mean, he'll still have access to 5 mana, so he doesn't need the Cradle. And as long as his Cradle's in play, it means any other Cradles he... No, they're not dead, because he gets to chain them and make a giant green Sunset unit or whatever. Dang, this deck is good. I should chump check him with Stoneforge Mystic. That's a good idea. I like that. I should probably just waste the Cradle. Pendlehaven's probably not going to be relevant. I hate pants. Okay. And now, I will do a thing on my turn, because that's smart to do. Get rid of this Abrupt Decay that flubbed up my plan. Haha, revenge, Abrupt Decay. F6. I am totally activating Stoneforge Mystic at the end of his turn. Hello, Symbiote. Do you have an Elvish Visionary or a Glimpse or... Reclamation Sage, I see. I'm gonna blow up that Pithing Needle now. Yes, indeedly do. And he'll get to blow up that GT just cuz. Attacks! Alright, let's do it. Let's do it. Haha! The game is no longer a cripple fight. BAM! That's not a zealous persecution. That is not the card that I asked for. This game needs more explosions. Something needs to, like, be exploding right here. Elvish Visionary Wirewood Symbiote. Oh my. I do believe that's a combo. Combo is what they call that. It's called draw all the cards, cast all the spells. That is the name of the combo. We're just going to F6 until we draw a board wipe. Or lose the game. Whichever one happens first. We did get wrecked. We normally get wrecked against elves. I've only beaten it a small number of times. And some of those times were due to play mistakes by my opponents. Or drawing lots of sideboard cards. Or both. 2 Elvish Visionaries. Actually, you know, wasting that cradle was probably okay. Because that is stifling him a little bit here. My opponent a little bit. And there's the second Wirewood Symbiote, which I assumed was happening at some point. Boom! Switched up there. Alright, let's go to our next match. Let's not delay this guy. Let's let him go to his next match. Thank you for the game, sirs. Alright, let's finish 1 and 4. Let's do it. I still get to see Flogging Molly tonight, so that's good. That's a thing that's going to happen. We got wrecked like a sage. We're definitely not symbiotes because that guy and I could not live together. Ah. Hopefully this doesn't take 5 minutes to find our opponent. I'm gonna update my my spreadsheet while we find this final round opponent. Okay, we got straight 2-0'd by Grixis Delver in round 2. Let's go round by round. So the mirror. We're in game 3. I lost the match. It was 3 games. And then in round 2, I lost 0-2 to the Grixiest of Delvers. So up here to Grixis Delver, 1 loss, 2 games played, 0 wins, 2 losses. It's the first time I've played against that deck on Magic Online. And then I need to add a new category for Topless Miracles. Sounds so dirty. Which I lost 0-2 to that as well. I have a 0% win percentage against Topless Miracles. And the last 2 against Elves, so ugh. I have won 1 game in this entire match. Or in this entire league. That is not good. Okay. 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Still looking for my final opponent. So I've played a little bit of both of those decks, and I feel like Maverick is actually better than Nick Fit. It has a better combo matchup, unless you're just a Stone Cold Fox at casting Cabal Therapy, which I am not. Aggro Loam probably is definitely a more competitive choice, though. I will acknowledge that. I like Siege Rhino, but it's not what I want to do in Legacy. If I were going to play Nick Fit, I would play the Bug Birthing Pod version. Here we go. Final match. DNS Solver. It's got a Gristlebrand picture, I guess. Avatar. Send this guy a friendly little message. Good luck. Have fun. Get rid of this. Okay, this is fine. Probably lose if it's a combo deck. But if it's a fair deck, I feel okay. DNS Solver. I feel like I've heard that before. I wonder if it's blue-red, or I wonder if it's black-red or black-blue. You gonna discard to hand size? No. Let me just make sure there wasn't any reveals. Nope, no Chancellor reveals. Okay, we will lead on Deathrite Shaman, I suppose. Turbo, huh? Go ahead and get this Savannah. Sometimes you can get Bayou to hide that you're playing Maverick because they'll think that you're playing a Bug deck or Elves. But I don't see a lot of point in that. We have 2 white cards on our hand. So let's get a Savannah. We have 3 white cards on our hand. Ugh, Pregnant Mom's not great. Gets the old Deathrite Shaman and pass. See what happens. Playing Probe, huh? Probe. Maybe the Bug Turbo Depths deck? I feel like I know who this guy is. I feel like I've listened to podcasts with him in it. I guess he's 04 too. 04 life. Hashtag the old 04. What are you doing? Come on, I want to go 1-4. Going for the 1-4 dream. Yeah, Storm is a definite possibility. Okay, that was weird. So we could play Mom and leave up the Deathrite Shaman activation to exile a creature, or we could play a second land and leave up Swords to Plowshares. So yeah, Deathrite Shaman. We could play Pride Mage and leave up a Wasteland. There's lots of things we could do. I think we're going to play a Mom to protect the Deathrite Shaman and leave up the exile creature activation. Probably should have fetched Bayou and cast the Mom off the Mother of Ruins. That way, if he doesn't play a creature, I could have eaten the Gitaxian Probe. That would have been better. To kill the LED, yes! If it's Storm, that's definitely the better play. And I guess if it's Reanimator, why would he keep a 7? like that. I don't know. This is weird. Though, not playing any lands and just casting one Gitaxian Probe after he kept 7, right? Roll a 6, join the game. No, he mulliganed to 6. I'm not going to play Casali Pride Mage because he'll just, if he sequences correctly, the Pride Mage won't matter. Because he just has to play the Lion's Eye Diamond last before the tutor, so the Pride Mage won't matter at all. So let's just do this. Say go. If it's Reanimator, Collective Brutality is a card that they use to kill Deathrite Shaman a lot, and Mom can protect it against that. I get the Pride Mage is better if I'm worried about 2 LEDs, but against 1 LED, it doesn't do anything. Okay, so here's what I'm saying. I should have fetched for a Bayou. That would have been better, because he could be on 16 right here. Okay. Now, I could Wasteland him. Bleh. Alright, so let's get Bayou. I'll Wasteland next turn. I want to get Pride Mage out. So I can start attacking. I'll plan to Wasteland next turn. Okay. Go. I've seen blue-black Reanimator lists that play Probe. I've seen red-black Reanimator lists that play Probe. It's not super common, but it's a thing. Obviously, he's not playing red-black. So right now, it could be blue-black Reanimator, it could be 10 Fins, could be Ant, could be Tess. Probably not Tess, but could be. He mulliganed, so he could just have a super awkward hand. I don't want to send Mom in because Collective Brutality could still be a card. I don't want to get blown out for 1 damage. The old brainstorm. Storm of brains. I have 12 Facebook notifications. They're all probably like, "You suck, loser." This is the kind of friends I have. Super supportive. Love them all. Alright, so, the brainstorm. Yep. What you gonna do? Just watch him. It's Delver, and he just kept a super sketchy one. Super sketchy. He kept a no-lander with a probe. No, because he didn't cast the probe one. So he kept a 6-card, and with no lands, no probes. That was just straight gas. Whiffed. Eventually got the Underground Sea. Use that to brainstorm on my turn to try and find more lands. Locks himself. He's got another probe. Look at all these awesome cards in my hand. Are you afraid of my cards? This is the part where, like, if you're this other guy, you're like, maybe. See, now there's the thought like maybe I should concede, so he sideboards and he doesn't know what I'm playing, or maybe he's playing Storm and like I'm dead here. Like I could just be dead here. I want to thank everybody for watching. Once again, I'm Ryan, streaming for Four Horsemen Comics and Gaming, located in Morgantown, West Virginia. If you're local, we have a Proxy Legacy event this Wednesday at 6:30. $10 to play. Win a good chunk of store credit. Use any number of proxies you like as long as they have the full card text on them. Come play Legacy. The best format. Alright, here's a volcanic island, so probably Storm. Or it's just a really sketchy keep with Delver. Here's another Brainstorm. Here's Lotus Petal. Yep, it is Storm. Dark Ritual. Dark Ritual. He was probably just taking a while to figure out how to kill me here. Maybe he has to like chain tutors, or maybe it's an ad nauseum hand where he has to kind of like gamble on the ad nauseum. I think he's at 16 though. I think it's 14 with the Death Red Shaman. And now he's pausing. Maybe he goofed up. Maybe he doesn't have it here. Or maybe he's... Oh. So if this guy usually plays Reanimator and Turbo Depths, maybe he's new to Storm. Alright, so here's Dark Petition. He does indeed have Spell Mastery. So he gets a free Dark Ritual off of that. I guess he got... What did he... Oh no, I don't get to know. Duh. Cabal Ritual. Plenty of mana. Storm counts real good. Just needs 2 more spells. Here's Past in Flames. I am dead, but I just want to see... the tendrils. He just gets to cast all these rituals, and then he gets to cast the Dark Petition again, get the tendrils and kill me. I just want to see that he has tendrils in the main deck. That's all I wanted to see, and we are on to game number dos. Alright. So, Thalia, Canonist, Thought Seizes, Chaotic Teague. Persecution is fine if you are worried about Empty the Warrens, which I've had many Storm players board and Empty the Warrens against me over the years. Mother Runes protects your guys against Disfigure, Fatal Push, and Abrupt Decay. Not so much against Massacre, but they can't cast Massacre with Teague out. Swords to Plowshares. Sometimes you can interact with them with Swords to Plowshares by gaining life, but we are not about that life. Pride Mage is not great. Scooze is good because it's Past in Flames deck. Scrib Ranger lets us combo faster, although sometimes we do board out Dark Depths here. Could board out Scrib Ranger and the Dark Depths. And then keep all the rest of this. It's not great. I like Moms because they protect the Teagues. I like them a lot. I've played this matchup quite a bit. I don't have a sideboard plan right now because new meta and because I haven't picked my 75, like what my 75 is. So I think we just go off the Dark Depths plan, because drawing Dark Depths early is going to be real bad. And if we're taking out Dark Depths, we can take out Scrib Ranger, because this isn't going to be a matchup where we're like untapping Mother of Ruins to to counter multiple removal spells or anything like that. So, okay, let's go for it. Deck is submitted. This might be the last game of our league. It is most definitely the last match, as this is match 5. And when this is over, I'm going to the gym, because I have done nothing today. I would love to play first, thank you. Well, poo. If one of those knights, or if that GT was a black source, dang. Well, yeah, we can't keep this. That's not particularly good either. Thoughtseize. I guess I do have Wastelands, but he's playing Ant, so he can probably just fetch his swamp and his island. This might be better than 5, though. I feel like I'm going to lose this game super hard. Let's see if he mulligans. Tale as old as time. Losing to the storm. This hand is great if I draw a white source and he can't fetch his basics. I'm probably going to keep it because I'm greedy. If I draw a white source, yes. What would be great is if I Thoughtseize him, take whatever he has that kills Thalia, and then he doesn't kill me on his turn 1, and then I get to slam a Thalia. He kept 7. Yikes. I mean, I could mulligan to 5 and get multiple sideboard cards, but I guess we're just gonna gamble here. I mean, this whole matchup is a gamble anyway. That is not white mana. That is not immediate white mana, so it is going to the bottom. Go, Thoughtseize. Huh. So, like I said, take the thing that kills Thalia. However, yeah, he doesn't have any rituals. And he has to use Lotus Petal to cast that Preordain unless he finds a land off a Jataxian Probe. So yeah, I feel like we just take the Dreadnought here. And say go. That was a scary hand though. Like, if he draws like a land and a ritual off those probes, he might be dead. I guess he needs a tutor too, but F6. That's F5, F6. Dread of Night, good against Maverick, but not a complete haymaker. It just kills Thalia and Aethersworn Canoness, which obviously Storm is very interested in killing those things, especially Ant, the slower deck. Come on, DNS Solver. Come at me. Come zoo at me. It's probably making judgments about me for keeping this hand. That's okay. I feel not the bed. Island. Yep, there's the basics. Like I said. It's just got... Playing Ad Nauseam Tendrils. He has at least 2 basics in his deck. He didn't even have to fetch for it. So he drew that either for his turn or off of one of the probes. So we know LED, Past in Flames, Lotus Petal. I feel like I know one more card. And Preordain. Okay. And then 2 Mystics. So Preordain, LED, Lotus Petal, Past in Flames. So, like, there's a world where he just preordains here and he finds a ritual and he has a tutor. Like, there's a world where he can just kill me here. And it's called my life. That's okay. Maybe he's a new Storm player, or maybe he's just drawing really hard hands that are very, very difficult to find out how to win. I have a lot of respect for Ant. He's probably the hardest deck to play in the format, or the hardest competitive deck to play, or definitely one of the hardest. Elves is real hard to play too. Ten Fins is probably not a easy deck to play. Anything with Brainstorm is not easy to play. And Ponder. Those cards are difficult. Maveric's not particularly easy to play either. Sometimes you draw hands where it's just like, cast this on turn 1, cast this on turn 2. But usually you have a lot of decision trees, and there's lots of tutors, and sequencing super matters. You gotta recognize what you're playing against. Maveric's a really good deck to play if you're familiar with the format as a whole, which I am. But I have not had good results with it lately. Partially because I'm playing on Magic Online and streaming, and do not tend to play optimally, miss lots of things when I'm playing this circumstance, because I'm more worried about speaking well and representing the store because I'm on the store's channel, but yeah. Alright, so here's the Pyridane. So we just know 3 cards in his hand. Excuses, excuses. All you have is excuses, you scrub. That's why all you have are L's and there are no W's. Thanks everybody who's watching. Just want to throw this out there one more time before the league wraps up, although I'll probably say it again at the end. If you are in the Pennsylvania, West Virginia area, should come down to Three Rivers Comic Con this weekend in Pittsburgh at the new Century 3 Mall. Hello, that's not a white source. I guess we play Wasteland and say go. We will be vending there, we as in Four Horsemen Comics and Gaming. We're going to have lots of comics and board games and magic cards and various things. Should come. I will be there the entire weekend, along with my comrades Ron Davis and Anthony Wilson. Should come check it out and say hi. Should also come check out our sweet locations in Morgantown, Clarksburg, and Waynesburg, PA. Kill me. I wonder why he played out the Lotus Petal. Sometimes they play out their artifact mana against like hand disruption, but so why play out the Lotus Petal and not the Lion's Eye Diamond? Okay, so here's Lion's Eye Diamond. I guess I can F6 because the Wasteland's not going to matter because he can just float it. I'm probably dead though. He's got a Past in Flames and 3 mystery cards. I would imagine I'm dead. Unless that one storm count off the Lotus Petal is relevant. Cabal Ritual, he does not have Threshold, which is good for us. But he does have Threshold because he cracked the Lion's Eye Diamond in response. Gives him a buttload of mana. He can flashback Past in Flames, but he's just got a cantrip into something because he doesn't have a tutor. Does he have a tutor? He does not have a tutor. So I guess he's just cantripping into stuff. Huh. Yeah, look at my 3 white cards in my Wasteland. Jetaxian Probe has entered the Exile Zone. Maybe he's just gonna flashback some cantrips and save the rituals in case he has to flashback Past in Flames to... I mean, he gets to cast a lot of rituals. He can probably find some business. Like a tutor... Well, he only has 1 Cabal ritual. I don't know, like this... He wasn't under any pressure. This seems like... And he knows that I can't cast any of the spells in my hand. Cracking that LED there seems really... You're casting the Cabal Ritual actually seems really weird. I'm not an Ant player. I don't know how to play this deck. I've just kind of fiddled around with it with pickup games, but this seems really odd to me. I don't know. I'm not really... Like, even if he finds a tutor, he'll be able to cast it, but he won't have the mana. Okay, so if he... Yeah, no, like, if he casts the Cabal Ritual, he won't have Threshold, so he's just going to have 3 black. He probably... If he finds the tutor and then gets the Tendrils, he's not going to have the mana for it. Unless he just has a bunch of Dark Rituals in his hand. Yeah, you're right. He probably should have led on the Cabal Ritual. Unless he was worried about not going off this turn. Huh. I should probably Wasteland him. Hiya. I guess I'll hide the Bayou. Because that's gonna matter. Huh. So... Oh no, he can't flash back the Passing Flames because he flashed it back the first time he cast it. Got a bunch of cards though. I don't know, man. See what happens. Guess he gets to fetch for a swamp here. Maybe somebody's gonna time out on me. I want white mana. Oh my gosh, I want white mana. That's funny. I'm gonna use that and people are gonna hate me for it. Nice Kaladesh Swamp. I like it. F6. Here we go. There's the Infernal Tutor. And he can just chain a couple tutors to get his storm count up, yeah. Yeah, he's got the Lotus Petal, so one more tutor. With the Lotus Petal, he has 4 mana, and that's 9 spells. And I'm at exactly 18. And I'm totally going to waste my Bayou in response, because that's the kind of stuff Hey, no, oh, I F6'd. Dang it! I want to waste my Bayou in response. Okay, so that's the leak. I want to thank everybody for watching. Probably going to work on my list and stream another league at some point soon. I'm not really sure like what I want to be playing in this meta, but Maverick is my favorite deck and the only deck I own on Magic Online, unless I want to take my Pauper deck into a Legacy League, which doesn't seem ideal. Thanks for watching. If you're in the area, you should definitely come to Three Rivers Comic Con this Saturday and Sunday in Pittsburgh. If you're local to Morgantown, check out our Wednesday night Proxy Legacy event. It's at 6:30. You can use any number of proxies as long as they have the full card text. Entry is $10. Thanks for watching. Check out all our other content on Twitch, and go to our YouTube channel, youtube.com/c/4horsemencomics and gaming. Also check out our Facebook page, facebook.com/4horsemencomics and gaming. All of our event info is there. And I really appreciate the viewership. Had some pretty good numbers this morning, even though the games were not... Actually, I would say most of the games, aside for the ones against Elves, they were pretty entertaining. Just, you know, I didn't do particularly well. But there were lots of great moments, like Portent, Upkeep, Terminus U. Get every perfect Stifle and Daze against Delver that's just going to completely blow me out. But yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. One more time, I am Ryan. I will be back at some point with more Maverick action, and thank you for watching.